पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. And thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. This is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Every day, we bring exciting and high potential franchise business from across the industries. Over the past 28 years, Franchise India has proudly helped thousands of investors find the right business opportunity and successfully start their entrepreneurial journey. Franchise India, as the world's largest integrated franchise solution company, our role is to ensure that your investment is safe by taking an informed decision and your journey from investor to entrepreneur is smooth and successful. The objective of this webinar is to give you a direct connect with the brand founders, the key stakeholders, understand the business opportunity in detail, and openly ask any sort of question which you may have related to franchise investment growth before you take any decision. In today's webinar, we are going to explore an exciting business opportunity with a premium nursery and early childhood education brand called Futurist Kinderland. Futurist Kinderland is a premium pre-nursery and early childhood education brand committed to create a safe, joyful, and stimulating environment where children can learn, explore, and grow. With its philosophy of being a home away from home, the brand focuses on holistic child development through experiential learning, creativity, mindfulness, and personalized care. Backed by a founding team with over a decades of experience in education, Kinderland is building a scalable preschool ecosystem that nurtures confidence, compassionate, and future-ready young learners. Kinderland offers entrepreneurs the chance to enter one of its fastest growing segment through FOFO model, franchise owned and franchise operated. The brand will, of course, provide you all the the support, end-to-end support, including the curriculum, the teacher training, the SOP, the ERP system, marketing assistance, admission support, and other operational guidance, making that will make it an ideal for the profitable business. To talk more about this, I'm joined with the founder himself. We have Sagnik Bose, who's the founder and the director of this brand. Along with my colleague, we have Chitra Bhatt. She's the strategy consultant. We have Ankur Nirala, who's the key account manager. And we have our channel partner from Eastern Part, Kolkata. We have now Monica Jajaria ji. So before I invite Sagnik to talk more about the brand, the business, and the journey so far, I would like to inform all our viewers that in case if you would like to ask any question related to the brand or the business, my request is to please keep on posting it into the Q&A box, and we will take them up once the presentation is over. Now, may I invite Shagnik ji to introduce himself. Let's start with a little bit of your introduction and and a little bit of the journey so far of this brand. Yeah, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Bharatji, for the lovely introduction of my brand. So, hi everyone, this is Shagnik Bose. I am from Kolkata, and basically, I come with a background of almost 20 years of corporate experience. So, from there, we are also into education, where I and my partner Sulagna Chandra, we both are the director and the founder for this brand, and we started the journey 15 years back with an other objective of with the objective of entering into education, where we started with a holistic development of child with mental maths. So from there the journey started, and based on that, we started building up relationships with all the premium schools across India. And as days went on, so the demand got generated, and I was in 2022, I became a father of a small girl child. So when I became a father, so I decided that, like, where should I put my child for admission. So that was the hunt which started, or rather you can say us that, like, it made us think of rather being a father and being a brand owner. So I was looking into a lot of schools and was not quite satisfied, because as a father I always believed that, like, my whether my the questions which used to haunt my mind was whether my child is safe. Is the school able to provide the proper sanitization for my child, or is it a secure place for my child? So these were the questions which were haunting in our mind. So from there, like, then I thought that, let's when we are into education, why don't we open up a play school brand which will answer all these questions which I have in my mind. So from there the birth of Kinderland started, and today I am happily selling with in Kolkata. We started this business, and also you can say there was a demand from the principals of the schools, since we were associated with them with a long time. So from there they also asked me that, like, whether can't you open a brand, can't you open a play school where the child where you can groom the very small kids, and then you can send it us to the school from class 1. So the question was haunting in my mind. So from there we thought, let's build up a brand which will be which will provide a secured environment for the kids, a healthy sanitization environment, and of course the security of the kids. So our main motto, which we started, was to gain a confidence from the parents that yes, this brand can be dependable. You can give your child to us and for a long time. And today our brand has expanded. We have a few franchises in Kolkata, and we are expanding because the trust has been built in these years. And now Kinderland is another. We proudly say that it's a preschool where it's a home away from home. So you will get all the homely facilities inside the premises, no matter wherever the school is there or wherever the next upcoming Kinderland brand would be coming. So we would be providing a very healthy environment where the kid will think that yes, or the parents will say that yes, my kids are very safe and they do not want to go back home. They are enjoying this environment in such a good way. So that was the journey. We started the Kinderland brand, and we have very smart franchises options in our brand. So we are looking forward for investors who could easily or who could reliably onboard onto this platform with this Kinderland brand. And I believe that it would be a very smooth and very enjoyable journey, because when you open up a school, the first and foremost thing that should be in your mind is that, are you a lover, a kid lover? That's the questions you should have. You should ask yourself. I am a kid lover. I love to see when I come to school at 8. I love to see lot of kids are welcoming me with a good morning wish and a smiling face. That makes my day. So if you are looking forward to roll on to this environment with a journey where there is you have a affection for your kids, as well as you look forward to build your own business. So I believe you are on the right platform. So Futurist Kinderland is the place which can offer you a smart franchisee and a very good upcoming brand uh, in India, and we are expanding. So yes, so this is like our you can see in our screen. So it is basically the we provide a holistic development and to the kids, and this brand is under the NEP 2020. So we follow the curriculum based out of NEP 2020, where the as NEP says that you will be in how you will be developing a child holistically. It is just you. It is not just by studies. It is through the motor skill development. What we focus in our school is a child gets to learn every aspects of life which is required, so they get to learn uh, through the motor skill development. And then you this is because this is the phase where unused brains come to you, and from there it is our key responsibility to nurture the kids and bring them to the level where the high schools and K-12 schools can take over. So there we come with an expertise of almost 14 15 years in this field, and we are into this Kinderland brand is a brand which is providing you an environment where you can study in a playful way, in a creative way, where the your motor skills will be developed, and we try to focus on giving the more concentration to the kids. That is how the question is you make the kids engage. So here is the brand which provides the engagement of the kids, and we have a lot of activity based the school is based out of activities. Yes, I believe that study is one of the fact, but apart from that we should also look into the holistic development, which could be activities through movement, because it helps you to develop the motor skills, your skills which are in your finger. You are grabbing an object. This is something what the kids learn in the play school. There are activities through music and sound, where we especially focus for the kids who are having a late speech development. So there we the activities through music and sound enables the kid to understand or to pronounce. So we have also activities like creative sessions are there. There are drawing classes, there are craft classes. So a lot of craft activities are being engaged inside the school, which will make the candidate or the kids to understand or to participate. That is the main challenge that today's kids are facing. They are into a nuclear family, and they do not have people to interact because most of the parents are working. So that's the place where Kinderland comes into the picture of making your child a more social activity. It will be a based out of social activity, and obviously there are activities based on books and stories. There are stories telling sessions in our school. There are the most important thing what we work out is that we focus into the phonetics learning of the kids. So yes, that is a main challenge, where you build up the phonetical skills for the children, and that helps them to further nurture into or get admission into higher schools. So that is another reason why the a huge network of schools, all the A grade schools, you can say like DPS, like Orchid, then to like Carmel, which are the most relevant brands, which they get tied up with us because they know this brand doesn't only cre- uh, create make they doesn't only run a school, but they create the child's brain, which make them more robust to join in a K-12 standard level of class 1, where they can compete with other students. That's how the Kinderland brand uh, comes, and we provide this kind of this supports. So I believe like my that's all I have for the Kinderland presentations from about the brand. So I think my teammates would be giving you a clear idea about the model of the franchisee. Yeah, over to you, Chitra.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful brand introduction. So now I will present franchisee approach rollout plan for Kinderland. So the proposed franchisee model is FOFO, which is franchisee owned, franchisee operated model, where the ownership of the school would be of franchisee. All the initial investment will be done by the franchisee. All the operating expenses will be borne by the franchisee. Franchisee partner need to follow the brand guidelines. All the revenue generation, gross profit will be generated by the franchisee partner, and a franchisee partner need to pay 20% of the total fees as royalty to the brand. The total agreement period of franchisee would be 5 years. So here we are proposing two formats. The first one is for Kolkata city, and the second one is for tier 2 city model. The Kolkata city model, for that the required area would be around 2000 to 2500 square feet. Total student capacity would be 65 students. The setup cost, which includes all the furniture, fixtures, shelf, sitting trolleys, launch, marketing, everything would be 7.5 lakh. And franchisee fee for this model would be 2.5 lakh plus government taxes as applicable. So total initial investment will comes up at as 10 lakh. Royalty fee is 20% of total fees. So the payback period for this model is close to 18 months. So in 18 months, the franchisee partner will recover all the invested amount and they will start generating profits. And internal return rate is close to 95%. For tier 2 city model, the total area required would be 2000 to 3000 square feet. The student capacity would be same, 65 students. The setup cost, which includes all this initial investment of setting up the school, would be 8.5 lakh. Franchisee fee for this model would be 5 lakh plus government taxes. So total initial investment will comes up as 14 lakh. Royalty is the same for tier 2 city model, 20% of total fees. The payback period for tier 2 city model would be close to 22 months. So in less than 2 years, they will recover all their invested amount and they will start generating profits. The internal return rate is close to 76%. And total agreement period for both the models would be 5 years. Here are the operating terms. In franchisee owned, franchisee operated model, all the initial investment, which includes the lease deposit, then store setup, school setup, IT, POS, VM, branding, franchisee fee, repairs and maintenance of assets of the school, security deposit for initial investment. All these expenses will be done by a franchisee partner. Rent and operating expenses, staff salary would be done by the franchisee partner. Kinderland will help in the brand level marketing and logistics. Payout will be in terms of royalty. As I have explained, 20% of the total fees will be taken as the royalty. And a lock-in period is not there for this model, and total agreement period is 5 years. If they want to renew the agreement after 5 years, that will be based on the mutual consent basis. The so brand will extended support to the franchisee partner in terms of they will provide centralized support. They will provide a comprehensive operational guidelines, SOPs, ERP assessment tools, and reporting system to the franchisee partner. Staff training will be done by the Kinderland. Structured program, they are already having structured program to ensure service excellence. Then quality system is there. Continuous audit protocols and will be happen to maintain the brand standard. And marketing support, all the brand level marketing will be done by Kinderland. So here is the rollout plan. We are proposing phase-wise rollout, where in phase 1 we are targeting Kolkata expansion for next 1 year. The target locations in Kolkata would be Rajarhat, Gariyat, New Town, Salt Lake, Hora, Barasat, Burdavan, Kalyani, Serampur, New Alipur, and Nayabad. These are the target locations for phase 1 expansion. For phase 2, we are targeting South and Central Bengal expansion, where cities like Durgapur, Siliguri, Asansol, Barakpur, Raniganj, Behrampur, and Krishnanagar would be targeted. And for phase 3, we are open for East India expansion, where the adjoint states like Odisha, Assam, Jharkhand, Andhra would be targeted. And for phase 4, we are targeting pan India scale up, where all the metro cities, top tier 1 cities would be targeted, including Mumbai, Pune, Delhi, NCR, Ahmedabad, Surat, Jaipur, Lucknow, Indore, Bhopal. So this is the phase-wise rollout, and the ideal partner profile which we are targeting is, so we will be checking profile fit, like the person should comes from the education background, community credibility and reputation has to be there. They must be having entrepreneurial mindset, and they must be having passion for child development and long-term commitment to education. Operational fit we also check, because it's a FOFO model where they need to run the operation. So they must be having willingness for day-to-day involvement, leadership and team management capability, ability to recruit and retain staff, customer relation and parent engagement skills, compliance with brand processes and SOPs. So SOP will be provided by Kinderland. They need to follow those SOPs. Strategic fit, financial capability, as our model will range from 10 to 15 lakh. 10 to 30 lakh. So 10 to 30 lakh investment range is there. So they need to have this amount. Then growth mindset, they must be having growth mindset and scalability potential and ability to build local brand awareness and partnership. We will also check regulatory and policy fit, because local government, we need to check that local government stands on private education. So these are the parameters. Then territorial exclusivity will also be extended to the franchisee partner. So 3 kilometer radius will be provided. That will be dependent on the city or location. Here are the capability development slides, where this is the process of franchisee acquisition and deal closing. So initial application form will be signed by the franchisee partner. Then non-disclosure agreement will be signed by both the parties. Then UI and due diligence process will take place, where overall verification of the complete background check of the interested party will happen. Then letter of intent will be signed, where some percentage of franchisee fee is being taken as a token amount, and that would be non-refundable. Then deal closure, finally deal closure will happen, and all the operational and legal download will be provided to the franchisee partner. This is the due diligence process. So initial application form will be captured information like profile, education, work ex, city, location, time frame, quantum of investment, expected ROI, live goals, and reason to partner with us. Then NDA is a non-disclosure agreement, which will be signed by both the parties. Then letter of intent, as I have mentioned, that 25% of the franchisee fee will be taken as token amount, and that would be non-refundable. Then city location will be finalized for franchisee school, and finally deal closure will happen, where all the legal and operational downloads will be provided to the franchisee partner, and franchisee will pay the balance amount. So thank you so much, everyone, and let's join hands to create a powerful and winning journey together.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Chitra. Let's go back to the financials page. Yeah. So, right. So this was all about the brand and the business opportunity. As we already have seen that this brand is primarily looking for their expansion in phase one in the eastern part of India. But in case if you look into the current market, and I think the early childhood education is no longer a luxury. It's become a necessity now, right? So today, every parents want much more than daycare. They are looking for a safe, nurturing environment where their child can learn, grow, and build a strong foundation before formal schooling. And that's exactly where Kinderland fits in. India has over 16 crore children from the age of 0 to 6 years age group. And the preschool industry is already valued at almost like 35,000 to 40,000 crore, growing with an estimated 12 to 15% year on year. And with more working parent, nuclear families, and increasing awareness about early the learning and the demand of organized preschool brand is growing really well. So all these situations give this particular category to grow exceptionally well. And if you look into particularly in the Bengal, I think West Bengal is a very promising market for the preschool education, because we have now a lot of we of course have with the population of over 10 crore. There is a huge base for of young families looking for quality education for their children. The cities like Kolkata, Havra, Durgapur, Asansol, Siliguri, Kharagpur, Chandanagar, Haldia, Vardhaman, and many other cities are witnessing rapid residential growth, and increasing disposable income, and a rising number of working parents. At the same time, many areas are still dominated by unorganized play schools, local play school. So that creates, I think, a great opportunity for a professionally managed preschool brand. Since Kinderland originated in Kolkata, it already, they already understand the local culture, the parent expectation, and the education ecosystem. That gives the brand a natural advantage while expanding across West Bengal. Sagnik himself comes with 20 plus years of experience, right? And as you must have heard him like talking about his personal involvement in his overall, the business school. So that also add a lot of value. And for the entrepreneurs, I think this is just not an opportunity to start a preschool. It's a chance to build a meaningful, purpose-driven business with a trusted brand, complete operational support, and long-term growth potential in one of the fastest growing education sector. Overall, if you want to take away from this, the overall presentation, I think this is a premium preschool that provides a safe, catering, and nurturing environment where children can feel comfortable, while learning, growing, and developing essential life skills. The second thing is the curriculum goes beyond the academics by combining experiential learning, creativity, mindfulness, uh, communication skill, physical activities, and emotional development to create a confident and future-ready children. They ensure, their schools are CCTV enabled campuses. So that is, a good part. The environment is overall children friendly, and the infrastructure also supports the same. They ensure the strict hygiene standards, trained teacher, and standardized operating procedures, which ensures the complete peace of mind for the parents. In terms of business, I think they are going to provide you end-to-end franchise support. Franchise partners receive a comprehensive support, including the curriculum, the teacher recruitment, the training SOPs, and rest of other, everything which you basically need to run the school. And overall, this business is a 4-4 model, franchise owned, franchise operated. It is a professionally managed, kind of business model that offers investor all the attractive paybacks and opportunity to enter one of India's fastest growing preschool and the early child education sector. Right. So I think this is absolutely not only in Kolkata, but also in every part of India. This is something which is really doing well. People now have more disposable income. Of course, they look for a better school, with a better environment, better everything, right? That creates a great problem, like great solution. So that is what is all about. And I think anything else you would like to add, Monica ji?
Yes,
Very
I
quickly.
have few questions I want to ask with Sagnik ji. So, Sagnik ji, can you please tell me what are the revenues you are generating at present in your present branches?
Yeah. Hi. So basically, our the franchises or the branches which we have. So we as have a strength of almost 70 plus students. Okay. So the square feet area is big, like it is around close to 3,000 square feet. So we are also coming up with another school, which will be which is like a 4,000 plus square feet area. So as of now, like as you can see, like the figures which has been put into the screen, this is basically it is a total analysis which we have seen in our present schools, because the main TRP of our school is that like most of the schools admission forms are being supplied from our school itself. So we have the tie up with the main schools, so the schools give the form to our school so for admission. So the basic criteria what we do is that like like for if you go to a high school for taking your kids admission, so you must be keeping an eye on the school website when the admission forms are coming out, or rather when the admission is opening, when the admission is closing, what is the next status. So there we are providing a very ease to the parents. And like we directly send the kids to the school, where whichever school the parents want to. So because since these schools are tied up to our brand, so that earns a great TRP, because the parent doesn't have to think that my child admission is going to take place or not. Is there a certainty or what is the status? So we give a guaranteed admission into the school. And also based on our relationship with the school, we what we provide is that any parent going for admission from our school, they get a subsidized discount on the admission fees. So the admission fees gets reduced comparative to other candidates. Like if a candidate pays 1 lakh 30 to any particular school, so if they go from our side, that gets reduced within 1 lakh. So that's the admission the facility they are getting if they are going through our school. So that's the reason where we cater more students, because nowadays parents do not have so much of time to monitor the school activities, right? And that's the reason like we have grown up in 2 years. We were when we were in the second year, we came to around 30 plus, more than 30 plus students. Then for our new branch, then we opened one new branch. That branch started with a strength of almost, starting strength was close to 40, and it is now selling to around 68 students. So we have the most of the branches are close to 70, and one or two is like having 70 plus. So that is the revenue which we are charging in Kolkata. Is we take a one time admission fees. So coming into the admission fees, it is charged as per the Kolkata rate. Is we charge around 23,000 to 24,000. It obviously it increases every year by some percentage, but the monthly fees which we are running in Kolkata, that is from the basic level is from 1600, and the highest level is to 2600 or 2700. So that is the revenue you get to collect. And in our school mostly we collect the quarterly fees. So basically when a candidate takes an admission, they will pay the admission fees and the first 3 months revenue fees. We will not bother any parents in the next 3 months. Again, when the 3 months are over, we send a reminder to the parent that this is it's your time now to pay the amount. So it's within 10th we send a reminder that every parent should clear up their fees. So that's how the running model is it is working. Yeah.
So, is it necessary to be in a ground floor? We can do in first floor?
The ideally what we suggest is that like you open a school in a ground floor, but it doesn't see in when you are looking into tier 1 or tier 2 cities, it is not always you will find yourself lucky enough to get a space of 2500 or 3000 square feet in ground floor.
Correct.
You can get in first floor because one of our schools is running absolutely in very organized way in first floor. So but we do not encourage to move into second floor, so we try to restrict them to ground floor or first floor. But please ensure that your school has a separate entrance, because when you are searching a space, two things you should keep in mind. Number one, preferably it should be ground floor with a separate entrance. It might be because like in a play school always caters well in a community, right? In a cosmopolitan community where you are getting a space, so you get a space, try to search for ground floor and see that like your school doesn't create any problem to the other tenants in the building. So the entrance should be separate, because your school will have constant parents will be coming for inquiry. Then there might be local transport facilities who will be dropping the kids, or again who will be picking up the kids. So I would suggest you to search for a ground floor, and if not, then you can go for first floor. Yeah.
Thanks.
So, yeah, Bharat, you can take questions from question.
Okay, so there is a question in the. I want to know that what would be a suitable profile for an investor for Kinderland? Like, so is there any selection criteria for the investors?
Yeah, also I want to add like female is necessary for this Kinderland Montessori school, or male can do this franchise, can take this franchise.
See, I will say I'm the founder. I'm a
Yeah,
male, right? But my
yeah.
my partner is a female. Okay, so we actually what we always encourage women entrepreneurs to come into play school business. That is one question, and the other question is that like a meal can also like see, if you say me that like always the parents feel comfortable when they see a woman entrepreneur running a school, right? So just can you give. So in a play school, like always, we prefer that the entrepreneur should be a lady. That is first, but also if it is a male entrepreneur, that is not that is not a problem. Actually, what you need to have a very smart and dynamic coordinator. That profile should be a lady, because that a coordinator will bring business for you. A coordinator will receive the child from the parents. Again, she will be the person who will be handing over to the kids, to their parents, right? And also the coordinator will look into the running facility, means the teachers are conducting their classes properly or not, is anything lacking or not. So these all areas will be something the coordinator will be looking. So yes, the entrepreneur doesn't matter here, but yes, the coordinator always matters. You should go for a lady coordinator with at least minimum 5 years of experience, who has the knowledge of running a play school or a school.
So what should be the what is the operating cost right now running a center?
So basically, when you run a center, the operating cost is, first of all, it's the if you are taking a property on rent, that is one cost which comes to you. So if you ask me for Kolkata, I would say that a property of 2000 to 2500 square feet, it comes in a range of almost 35,000 to 60,000, like that. It depends upon the area where you are selecting.
Okay.
So that is one. You have the classes are having all centrally AC, so that you will be getting an electricity bill, which will be in, again, a Kolkata standard. Electricity bills comes to close to 3,000 to 5,000. If you are, because the school is running for from 8 o'clock to your 11 o'clock, 11:30. So that is like how you operate the electricity. That is again upon the franchisee owner, because like here you can, sometimes parents feel that like you can operate the AC for a long time. Sometimes parents say that no, you can, don't keep my child into this environment for a long time. So these are all customizable. So you can expect a monthly expense close to of around your you have to keep a coordinator. The coordinator's salary is something which can vary from uh, in Kolkata rate, it is around 10,000. You will get an experienced coordinator. And if you are, and to start with, you need a teacher whose salary can be defined from 6,000 to 9,000. And you need a caretaker, caregiver, which will be whatever you say. So their salaries ranges from within 6 to 7,000, like that in Kolkata. So again, so if you add up, it will come to the cost of 50 to 60,000, a monthly expense for you.
Including rental, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So
And
what will be
how
the
much
teacher and student ratio? Teacher and
Sorry.
student ratio?
Okay, so the ratio will be, we define as 15 is to 1 teacher, 15 students is to 1 teacher is to 1 ayah. The moment you cross the 15 threshold, you hire one more teacher and one more ayah.
So you are running 2 batches or 1 batch only? Like 65 students in 1 batch or 2 batch?
It is in 1 batch only. We run 3 batches
Okay.
in a day. So when I would suggest, when you are running, if you are taking a place for rent, you should go for a maximum utilization of the space. So you can run, if you are having the option to run, you can run this model in 3 batches from morning 8 o'clock to till 2:30 or 2 o'clock in a day. You can run 3 batches.
and
So
do you
per
also
batch
use the
you are
daycare?
having 65 students, or you are giving a
No,
total of
no. So I should have specified this. So it is, my one batch has 65 students. That is the morning batch, which I cater more students. In the afternoon batch, it is like I cater the most students who are interested for daycare facility.
daycare, yes.
So the daycare facility is one more model where you can, I forgot to add up this point, so thanks for reminding. So in a daycare model, what we do is that we provide some beds, we keep one classroom dedicatedly for the daycare system, where there is a workstation, a small workstation, where we keep a nurse or an aya, whichever you say, because they will be checking the student, means the kids. Okay, and there are close to in a room, you can accommodate in Kinderland standard, you can accommodate one, two, almost there will be 8 to 9 beds, where each bed can support 2 kids. Okay, so the afternoon session, I have a strength of almost 15 students are there. Okay, they are who are for daycare, but apart from that, there are also around 25 students are there who only comes for the school. Yeah, so that is like, if I add up all, my strength is above 100 for the entire 3 sessions.
Right. So hope that answers your question, and probably we have almost answered all the questions. But still, I believe that we can have a lot of other questions as well. But I think for that, you can get in touch with Monica ji, who's already shared the number in the chat box. Monica, if you could just also do that once again, please. So Monica ji is available. She's from Kolkata, so she is the local one who can align list of all meetings and everything. So you can get in touch with her, and she will align the meetings, uh, and that's how you can get everything sorted. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. Thanks so much, Sagnik ji, for coming here today, talking about this business opportunity. I would also like to thank my colleagues. We have Monica, Ankur, and Chitra. Thank you so much, Chitra, for helping me drive this webinar. So see you tomorrow once again with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity. But when it comes to this business, I think this is absolutely a promising sector, which is really growing well, doing well. Lot of scopes are there. It's just that you need to get into this. It is absolutely affordable also. I mean, in case if you look into the overall investment, this is also very, very, the affordable. So you can get a good, the brand with the rich experience of their founders, and something which is meaningful to the society, the children, and also have a lot of future. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. See you tomorrow once again with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity. Till